close to the wall. Down into first gear in the entrance of Hatzenbach. And that's right one of the places where you nearly have to be brave. Fourth gear corner, fifth gear almost flat, not quite because tires are not warm yet. Then here many bumps, stay a little bit off the right side of the track. The first corner is the most important here. If the first one is right, second, third, it just flows perfectly. Hard over the curbs. Left-hander. Pass the guy on the inside. Okay, over the curbs. And now it's important, take all the speed you have down to the Flugplatz area. It's a place where the car really takes off. All four wheels off the ground. Up into fifth gear here. Little jump. Oops. Okay, turning in, full on the throttle. Hold the steering wheel. Same radius for both corners. And now, up to almost sixth gear. Right here now, to the fast Schwedenkreuz, 265 kilometers. And you have to do the corner in sixth gear. Just a little lift, turning in, another acceleration, and then straight onto the brakes. Down to third gear, Arenberg Kurve. Late apex. Okay, a second of relaxation, and now down to the foxhole. Fourth gear. Left-hander right here, fifth gear. Full speed, sixth gear. Down, now comes a big compression. Tough for the car, tough for suspension. And most of the drivers, they explained what the breakfast was. Can't pass the guy in front of Adenauer Forst, that's a pity. That's valuable time, down to second gear. Now he's seen me, and he has no chance. Acceleration, the M3 GTR, 500 horsepower. Fourth gear. Fifth gear. Metzgesfeld comes up now. Back to fourth gear, left-hander. Here, very bumpy on the brakes. Third gear, turn in. And down to Kallenhardt. Very late apex. Acceleration. Third gear. Now comes a very bad compression again. You can right experience it. Here you see even the camera quits. And now a triple right-hander downhill. Fourth gear. You have to be very brave there. Flat, flat, flat. Then hard on the brakes to Wehrseifen, one of the slowest parts of the track. Even down in first gear. Apex, hard acceleration. Second gear, little oversteer. Third gear, down to Breitscheid Bridge. Fourth gear. Very hard braking. Turn in. Use all the bridge, all the width of the bridge. To the left. Up to Exmühle. And now full speed acceleration. Fourth gear. Next left-hander is Niki Lauda Memorial corner. Past the Audi on the left. Down to Bergwerk. You always are too late on the brake here. Just made it. Turning in. And now up the hill. You could at least need 1,000 horsepower. 1 kilometer flat up the hill. Triple left-hander. Fifth gear. Steep uphill. Next left-hander is just flat. Just. Using all the road. Even it's very steep uphill, the car still accelerates to more than 250 kilometers. Left-hander, quickly, down to fourth gear, turning in. Flat on the gas, use all the road. Flat in this right-hander. Now coming to Klostertal corner. Down to second gear. Pretty late apex. On the gas and up to the carousel. The worst part of the whole track for the car. Very bumpy, first gear. Stay in the steep part. And acceleration, second gear. Third gear. Fourth gear. The next left-hander is flat, absolutely flat. The road is just enough. And third gear. Up to Hohe Acht, highest part of the track. And from here now, that's the part of the track which separates the boys from the girls. Downhill, fourth gear onto Wippermann, very fast right-hander. Left-hander. Now next right-hander, completely over the curbs, clip the curbs. Little compression, third gear. Turning in and then going down to Eschbach and Brünnchen. Very wide, go to the apex. Here's where most spectators are watching the track. Apex. Into the Brünnchen corner. Be careful here on the outside. Don't go too hard over the curbs. Next one, ice corner, very slow one, very slippery in the wet. Late apex, and on the throttle, third gear. Fourth gear, down to Pflanzgarten. You have to brake before the bump, like here. Brake, lift off, brake again. And now, double right-hander, same radius. And now from here, absolutely flat. Shortly before the jump into the fifth gear, down the hill. Stay on the gas, no lifting. Right, left. Up to Schwalbenschwanz, almost 250 here. Late braking, into the corner. Third gear. Little oversteer. Now into the Schwalbenschwanz, another little carousel. And acceleration. Oh, oversteer. Third gear. Next corner, very important one. Oh, traffic. Ah, that cost some time. And now, fourth gear. Onto the straightaway. Stay on the throttle. Use all the road. Okay, onto the long straightaway. Almost a mile of straightaway. Hopefully no other car in front of us that blocks the following Antoniusbuche. Ah, maybe we have a car in front of us. Good for slipstreaming. Going up 6th gear. 250. 260. Ah, we got some slipstream. 270. 275. Stay in the slipstream. And shortly before, pull out. Down Antoniusbuche. Stay on the gas. No lifting into the compression. Stay on. Top speed. Stay on. Now lift off. Very hard braking for the last chicane. Down to 2nd gear. Over the curbs. Acceleration. 3rd gear. Back to start and finish. And now